Alright everyone, welcome to 4.0 Open Play Night. We have Ernest and myself on the near side. And we played recently together at the Pacific tournament. We made the finals. But we're doing 4.0 Open Play here against Brad and Tony. Quality team. And we start off here with kitchen exchange, some dinking, cross court. So I found this is the difference with the 4.0s. There's less banging, there's a lot more finesse, a lot more drops. Okay, Brad with the drop. And we got a kitchen battle. So that's how a lot of the points tend to end, like with both teams at the kitchen. I'm not going to focus too much on the score. I want to focus more on the actual points and gameplay and strategies. Tony with a topspin lob. Drop. Brad was there to crash the net. They put a lot of pressure on us. And I think they're both left-handed, Brad and Tony on the far side. Good drive there from Brad. Another kitchen battle. I would say Ernest and I are more aggressive power players. I mean, Tony and Brad can drive, but they choose their spots. Okay, Brad approaches, drive, drop, two-hander, topspin lob, and I turned that defense into offense, but I made the unforced error. Alright, spin serve. What a two-handed swing volley. I've been doing those more, and you can really swing the hips and get some power on those. Okay, backhand spin serve. Brad spins it back. Ernest drives down the middle. Two. Slice return by Tony. Drop volley. He's really accurate with his shots there. I don't know what happened. It didn't. Brad's smash didn't bounce properly. Weird bounce. Okay, Brad drops it, but I think it didn't roll over. It's hard to see. Okay, Tony does his flop serve. Took that ball on the rise, meaning I didn't wait for it to bounce. Took it early. But that type of serve can throw you off, because you're so used to people just serving the same all the time. So that's a new shot there I've been working on. It's like a forehand flick when someone drops. And if someone doesn't drop steep enough or low enough, I can attack it. Okay, good serve by Ernest. And they're moving him around there. Tony is really good with those drop volleys. Look out for more of those. Spin serve, Tony slices it back. So I tried to drop it, but I didn't put enough to overcome that underspin. Tony with the nonchalant leave. sharp backhand slice. Alright, kitchen battle here. Speed up, down the middle. So I'd say Brad and Tony like to really get in that dinking rhythm, like cross court. That's their game. This is more of our Ernest and our game, more power, but good defense there. Good defense there by Brad and Tony. Yeah, Brad and Tony are very intentional with their shots. Not always banging, but those shots look juicy. But you gotta remain patient. You can't win some of these points with one shot. You have to continually stay aggressive and angle those smashes. If you just smash it back to them, they're good enough they can get most of the smashes back. At this level, you gotta use power and accuracy, or sometimes just finesse. Ernest there crashing the net, his signature play. So by slowly moving up to the net, you put additional pressure on your opponent. Ernest is really good with that. Okay, drop forehand. Tony has a really good backhand down the line and cross court. Yeah, Brad popped that up a little too much. Ernest will make you pay for those. Yeah, what's this, a backhand serve? Surprised those guys are, you know, they're dropping it, but they're popping it up sometimes. Looks like there might be a possible crack in the ball. It's important to continually look at it because sometimes you don't notice the crack until a couple points have passed. Nice slice return by Tony. That's awesome. Bracing the kitchen battle. Ernest and I are aggressive in our kitchen play. Swinging volleys. I wasn't ready for that one. Too busy watching my partner. 7-6-2. Cross court serve. Ernest with the drive. But Brad dropped it and Ernest chose to take it out of the air. Unforced error. Backhand drop. Whoa. So that's the counter to the cross-court backhand drop. You can do a cross-court forehand. Oh, Brad got me there. Try to speed it up in the middle, but he was ready. Tony's right-handed. I thought for some reason he was left-handed. Just just Brad's a left-hander. So they're stacking. That one's out. Oh, still played it. It's okay, we still won the point. Seven, 8. Okay, power serve. Nice drive. Whoa. I popped that up a bit down the middle. Brad was ready, but I put just enough underspin to disrupt Brad's shot there. And Tony returns to me. Good reactions by the far side. Good defense. Okay, top spin lob. Okay, kitchen battle again. I would say Brad and Tony are getting the best of us at the kitchen right now. I mean, you can't, if you lob, you can't keep it that low. You gotta do it higher or do something with it. Ernest and I will finish those. Whoa! Question was that a valid ATP? Depends if the last shot was in. Regardless, it's our point. Alright, forehand drop. I followed up with the one-handed backhand. What do I call that? Swinging volley. That's not an easy shot. I do work on my shoulder muscles specifically for situations like that. This is a true 4.0 match here. Down the line backhand drive. Yep. It's that court beside us. The balls always come at the most critical times. Slice. Another backhand. Okay, they've got the offensive now. Wow. Tony and Brad are holding the line at the kitchen. I'm not intimidated by our hard drives. A backhand slice return. Ernest pounced all over that. Tony didn't do enough with it. You either hit it a lot higher, but you can't pop it up like that. He does that flop serve again. Backhand slice. It's almost like a set play. And Ernest makes an enforced error. Off-pace serve. I'm ready for it. Tony pops it up. Pounce. Yeah. Wow. How are we still playing? Oh, wow. From offense to defense, and somehow we lost that point. Tony with that toss spin lob serve again. That backhand slice drop. Nine, 10, 1, I think. Backhand drive. Slice, return, toss one lob. Brad is really good with his picking his spots on the volleys. They're deep or angled, sharp angles. That's it. Good hard serve from Tony.